I've been making photographs now for over 40 years. It's truly been an amazing life. The places that I've gone, the people I've met, the magic that I've seen has just been an amazing adventure. I've been teaching now for over 20 years, and I love that as much as making photographs. Teaching platinum palladium printing is truly a gratifying experience. And what better place to learn it than in the little village of El Rito, New Mexico. Hey, how you doing? So you think you might want to do a workshop, huh? Come on in, let me show you what you're getting into. This is the main finishing area, studio, and place where a lot of the stuff happens. Finishing, organizing, curating prints, doing that kind of stuff. Your sliding table here. And here's where it all happens. This is the darkroom. Come on in. Walking into the darkroom is always such an exciting time for me. I know basically what I'm going to do in this room, but I have no idea what successes, what failures, what new magic things are going to happen as we begin to work with the process. The process has a lot of variables, a lot of unknowns. It's truly amazing. The equipment is all state-of-the-art, even though we're in El Rito. There's an 8x10 enlarger, a 4x5 enlarger, platinum palladium printing box with 16 95-watt bulbs. I work with pipettes rather than droppers, much easier to count. I use brushes for all my coding. I love the tactical quality of the paper, just the feeling that you're making something with your hands. The enlarged negatives are either digitally produced or analog produced, depending on the image. It's quite bright. I work primarily with hot developers. I really like the warm, rich brown tones that I get with pure palladium. And using the hot developers tends to enhance that beautiful brown richness. There's nothing quite like seeing that print come up in the developer and looking at it and going, yes, got it. There it is. It's really important having this door from the darkroom to the outside world. Go out, get a little perspective on what you've just done, and think about where it's going to go. Upstairs in the offices, I use Mac Pros for the digital work. Scanning is done on the Epson V750 Pro scanner, and printing is done on the Epson Stylus Pro 7880 printer with K3 inks. Most of the students, when they come, really like staying in the Airstream. It's a magical space. I lived in it for 2 years as I traveled across America. There are accommodations inside the house if you'd rather. It's got a good stereo system, complete kitchen, lots of storage, very comfortable therapeutic bed. It's got its own bathroom, but I really recommend using the shower inside the house. It's a lot bigger. It's a great place to sit at night and think about what you've done during the day. Have a little tequila and plan tomorrow.
Move, honey, come on. So there's 2.
And 2 more. Come on, I'll cook you breakfast.
for the big city?
El Rito is a farming community over 200 years old, and downtown we have a very, very excellent Mexican restaurant. Best food in northern New Mexico. It's called Farolitos, and during your stay, we'll have dinner here at least one night.
Good food.
In the evenings, I tend to spend a lot of time outside by the fireplace. If you're not in the darkroom printing, it's a great place for us to sit at night, talk about the day, talk about your work, my work, talk about the process, talk about El Rito, talk about everything there is to talk about when you're sitting around the fire in the evenings. I hope this gives you a little idea of what it's like here in El Rito and my workshop.
Give that another